Hello, Pisces. Welcome to your December reading, December 2024 reading. My name is Nigel, and you have found alchemy. Okay, let's get started right away, my friends. You have the Six of Swords overarching your entire month, moving on from something, right? Mercury in Aquarius, healing, calmer waters, finding that stability, finding that happiness. There's always an indication that this person is going from a questionable place, could be a bad place, some place that this person isn't happy, to a place of serenity. We have the butterfly here, number 11. And it says transformation is beautiful. Butterfly is very Pluto energy, very Plutonian energy. Transformation, rebirth, growth, freedom, hope. Definitely like a becoming. Becoming. What are you becoming? You're becoming something. You have this helping hand card. Well, I don't know if it's a helping hand. It could be. This could be a helping hand, or it could, and it's very water. This is happening underwater. Pisces, underwater. So very, very watery. So it's emotional. So this could be you and someone else. It could be help, I guess. I'm getting a very romantic thing off it, but I think for some of you, it isn't romantic. So as we're going to piece everything together, but these are our little clues at the beginning of the reading, right? Wait a sec. Let me see if I can move this camera. I don't know. It just seems a little off. Does it seem off to you? I don't know. Just going to keep going. You do have, so for those of you where this is romantic related, you do have this. It says mistake, guilt, wrong choice, apology. I do believe somebody might be apologizing to you here, Pisces, or it could be you apologizing to someone else. I think for most of you, the apology is coming towards you. There is someone that looks at you like you might be an indulgence. You might not understand that. You might not look at this person and think that they miss you, but I think that they do. And I think you know, if you've listened to any of my readings, I'm not one to say things like this. So this isn't going to be true of all of you, but this is definitely true of some of you, for sure. Now, let's see. You have the ring, right? And the ring in the Lenormand deck is number 25. Doesn't this go with what we've been saying here, right? Now, the ring could mean a few different things. It could be the obvious thing, like you're receiving a commitment this month of some kind. It could be an actual ring, or it just could be a literal commitment. Somebody coming back to give you an apology, somebody coming back to give you a commitment. Could be a partnership. It could be a cyclic thing, right? Sometimes because it's round, right? Sometimes means a process or event that is cyclic. This could be a commitment that you are making to yourself, Pisces. So for those of you who are positive that nobody from your past is coming back, you are making some sort of really important, literally an important commitment to yourself. But there is something going on either way in this situation. You have the cassette card, and this is, we all know that cassettes are kind of old, right? They predate CDs. So they do that. There might be some old, outdated ways of thinking, but this could be something that's replaying in someone's mind. Remember when I said someone's looking at you and they're a little bit obsessed? I think that they're thinking of you a lot more than you believe they are. They might be replaying things in their head, things that the two of you have done together, replaying it over and over again. Of course, you could be sharing this energy, but you might not be. You have fire here on the table, and you could be dealing with a fire sign. Yeah. It says the fire element is both destructive and creative. It's used when seeking passion, healing, transformation, dispelling, and energy. Now, transformation, it's that transformative energy again. What are you becoming? What are you passionate about? What's passionate about you? Definitely interesting so far. I like piecing this together in the beginning. I really do. Of course, you have the overspending card. Many people do. It is the holidays, so it's not surprising, nor is it scary. It just is what it is, right? Now you have these two cards fell out. One that says signs. It says your future positive direction will reveal itself. Any doubts and confusions will soon disappear. You're going to see some signs, definitely some signs this month. And it says twists and turns. It says make sure you get lots of rest to cope with all the twists and turns. I do believe there are going to be some twists and turns. I think there are going to be some twists and turns you're not expecting here, Pisces. You have the baseball cap. Yeah, the baseball cap is like when you are trying, it's sort of advice to protect yourself, right? Protect your thoughts and your dreams. You might have thoughts and dreams. Now, this whole thing might be a commitment you're making to yourself about some creative thing that you want to do. And this is a sort of indication to keep that under wraps. Keep it to yourself. Protect that dream. If this is a person from your past, same thing. Protect the memories. Protect this person. Perhaps don't spew it all over social media. Don't tell your friends because they'll tell other people. Don't tell your family just yet. Just keep it to yourself. I really think that's important. The baseball cap tells us to keep secure our thoughts in our heads and not share them so much, okay? Now onto your astro, you have a blue moon. It says believe in the impossible, blue moon. Now, this is in reverse. The blue moon was on August 19th, 2024. So did something happen around that time? Now, the blue moon energy or any moon energy is not just one day. So it's, just think about August in general. Did something happen in August? There was something that happened in August. Maybe it's something negative that happened in August. Maybe you stopped believing in this connection. Even if it has nothing to do with August, it says believe in the impossible. Maybe this is not something you're expecting. Maybe you just released it. And they say as soon as you release something, that's when it comes back, right? You have Pisces. And, if you watched me deal these cards, you saw me shuffle them and you saw it fall out by itself. And I love when that happens and if you ever want to slow it down, you could use that gear cog thing and you just slow it down as slow as you like, But Pisces, number 12, your card, your reading. So, Pisces, you have a few things going on, right? So December 4th, someone may be overly opinionated about your life. It's time to put that baseball cap on and keep your energy, thoughts, and dreams to yourself, especially around December 4th. Now, also happening on December 4th. All right. And by the way, that is because the sun in Sagittarius square Saturn in Pisces. Okay. On the same day, we have Venus in Capricorn sextile Neptune in Pisces. And it is a great day to finish holiday shopping or meet someone for a rendezvous. Very romantic day. Meet someone on the sneak. December 6th, we have Mercury in Sagittarius square Saturn in Pisces. Confusion reigns that day, right? Stay home. Put your phone on vibrate. Not a good day to travel because you'll experience delays, right? You don't want to go through that. On December 7th, you have Neptune that goes direct in Pisces. Well, Pisces, we are pulled out of our dreamland and back into reality. And things will seem much more clear. Things that may have been confusing, foggy, not so clear, becomes very, very clear. On December 24th, Jupiter in Gemini square Saturn in Pisces. Tensions that day is very typical. So stay off any polarizing topics. That is Christmas Eve. It's the holiday season. You might be around family. Don't bring up politics. Don't bring up anything that will cause, because the tensions are there. It's ripe for arguing. You don't want that, right? You could easily avoid that. You have Leo here, and that's a fire sign. As obviously that courageous, loyal, regal, right? Leo, the lion, and with Leo, on December 6th, Mars goes retrograde in Leo, right? Mars, the planet of ambition, will be moving backwards. For the remainder of the year, it's going to be this way. And it's sort of humbling us, right? There's no room for big egos. It's best not to seek the spotlight, right? Just be happy you know, don't wait until the new year. Wait until the new year for that, okay? December 12th, Venus in Aquarius, opposition Mars in Leo. Sexual energy is palpable. Passion is at its peak. December 12th, oh my God. Something, I mean, it has all the elements of being something very hot. And to back this up, you have eros, eroticism, desire, sex. Represents the thrill of the chase. Now, for those of you who are not interested in any kind of sexual anything, it is also amazing for creativity. So if this is a commitment you're making to yourself about a goal, and it happens to be creative in any way, this is your clue. This is your energy that's coming in. You can use it for sexual creativity, sexual prowess, sexual hunts, or you could direct that energy and use it for creativity. Okay. You do have odd jobs here. Oh, I did not just do that. Okay. You have odd jobs here, and it says, yeah, I mean, listen, you might be working odd jobs this holiday season. You might have to get an odd job after the holiday's over. It's okay. It is actually okay. If you need to do something to pay your bills, it's okay. I'm not feeling any sort of crazy financial crisis here. All right. This just happens to be the holiday read, right? So let's see. I guess we'll start the tarot then. So yeah, this card is in reverse, but we do not read them in reverse. You have third eye, clarity. What is going to become clear here? Right? Yeah, I could see that with the Seven of Cups here. Seven of Cups, Pluto, Scorpio. Seven of Cups in reverse. Clarity. Tunnel vision. Fixating on one thing. Could it be sexual? Abso-freaking-lutely. Could it be creative? Most definitely. It's going to be different for all of you. Now you have the wild card. This came with the deck. And anytime I pull this card, I take one of these cards and I flip them out. So let's see. Give me a wild card for Pisces, please. A wild card for Pisces. The ghost. Yep. Something you thought was dead is coming back to life to haunt you, my friend. Yeah. Something is coming back. Something is coming back. Oh, yeah. Definitely. The ghost is returning. Returning. Let me put this over here. So your third eye. You have your third eye. You have the ghost. You have crystal clear. Let me see if I can move this over. You have crystal clear vision. And this gives birth to Mrs. Claus in reverse. Now, Mrs. Claus in reverse in this deck could be a mother figure, a maternal figure who does not approve of something about your life. Very, somebody who is not thrilled with your decisions, not thrilled with your choices, not thrilled with the direction you're going. It could very well be a family member, a boss, or a mother figure, okay? It doesn't really play a huge role, but at the beginning of the month, they may make their presence known. You have way too many hot cards here to care about that, though. Now, mid-month, it says distance, repeat, or retreat. Distance, retreat, or timeout, okay? Yeah. Oh, wait, you know what? Before we do that, I am so sorry. I just want you to know, with all the talk we did of certain things that were going on here, when we add this column up and we break it down like I always do, we get the number 7, which is Neptune, and that is Pisces, right? That is your ruling planet. It's a good match for you. But now, if in anyone else's reading, I might say something different. But for you, it's a good match because, like you, it's dreamy, it's mystical, it's emotional, it can be erotic. It is the planet of dreams. In the beginning of the month, I think you're going to experience a ghost coming back to life. Now, here you have distance, like I said, distance, retreat, or time out. And with the tarot, we have the King of Wands in reverse. King of Wands in reverse, Sun in Leo. So when mid-month begins, you might feel this lack of direction. You might make some rash decisions. You might be indecisive. You might have some ego problems, all right? Your ego might need checking. We talked about that because it'll be retrograde in Leo until the end of the year. So we have to keep our egos in check. So for some of you, that is definitely true. What I like about this energy is that it leads right into the Emperor. And that is the center of your whole month. More fire energy. Fire energy is a big deal for you this month. All right, now either you have fire highly aspected in your chart, or you're dealing with someone with fire highly aspected in their chart, or it is simply sexual energy or that creative burst, that fiery creative burst. But you have the Emperor here. Beautiful energy, male or female here. The Emperor is number 4. Major Arcana, great card. Focus, discipline, authority, protection, structure. The Emperor owns everything in this deck. The Emperor has anything that he or she wants. It is the kind of attitude you're going from this indecision or perhaps a little bit of egotism to Emperor to actually being, right? And what's interesting, I mean, look at this. You have the Tower. Look at this explosive energy mid-month. You're distancing yourself from something. Maybe it's that maternal figure, that negative Nelly, maybe it is. But I got to tell you, you have the Tower here in reverse. Now, the Tower in reverse can mean many things in many different readings. It really can. It is obviously a major arcana. It is Mars, Aries energy. It could be Pluto, Scorpio as well. But I'm going with the Mars Aries because it seems to be a theme in your reading. Okay. Now, this means, at least in your reading, you are undergoing a significant change. And unlike the Tower upright, where you are at the mercy of the Tower, and the change is coming from the outside and forces you to comply, you may feel like that wouldn't feel like it's out of your control. This is you instigating this change. It's coming from inside. What did I say? Change. Leaving behind something. Fire energy, distancing yourself from whatever it is you need to distance yourself from. You want to hear the best part? When you add mid-month up and you break it down, you get the master number 11. It's the number of a natural leader, a higher purpose. 11 is also, ironically, the number to this butterfly card. Now, in my opinion, you know what energy that is? Bring it on. You're like, bring it on. Great energy. Let's move on to the end of your month. You have dreams, messages. Yes, you could be getting messages in your dreams, or you could simply be getting messages in general. It looks like pleasant messages. I'll just put it that way, especially with this Page of Wands. Message incoming, hot, heavy. Adventure, excitement, childlike wonder, Sagittarius energy, more fire energy. This leads to these two cards. You have the 10 of Wands in reverse and the 2 of Swords in reverse. So let's start with the 2 of Swords, right? Venus in Libra, right? This would be stuck energy pretty much, or, being willfully blind or not wanting to make a decision or, being stuck in some way between two things. This is the opposite of all that, Pisces. It is. It's eyes open, unstuck, definitiveness. 10 of Wands in reverse, a release of stress. Wow. Now, whether you're looking at something romantic or whether you're looking at something creative, this is an amazing month for you. Don't waste the energy. You have the last card of the month, the Hanged Man. You probably already know that's the card of Pisces, right? Being enlightened, a shift in perspective. When it comes out for a Pisces reading in particular, it is even stronger. The meaning behind it is even stronger. Wow. Yes, love this reading for you, Pisces. I absolutely love it. Beautiful, explosive energy from my water sign here. When we add this up and we break it down, we get the number 6. The number 6 is associated with Venus, the planet of love, but it's not just the planet of love. It rules our hearts and our love life and our money. So what I said before stands. This could be a commitment you're making to yourself. This could be a creative venture. This could be a romantic. I mean, it's going to be different for each Pisces. And that just sort of drives that point home. Let's look at your challenges for the month. Your challenges at some point this month is going to be either your self-worth or your own expectations. Try to suspend your expectations this month and let things just happen. You have the King of Wands. Now, this is in your challenge. Remember when I said the King of Wands in reverse could be your ego, keeping that in check, especially because of that astrology we talked about? Well, here it is. In your challenge column, we have this coming in sideways, the King of Wands. You're going to be egotistical, or are you going to be that optimistic fire sign, right? You have a choice to make. Sideways cards in my readings anyway are choices. And the King of Wands, optimism, daring, or negative and weak. It's your choice. If it's coming in sideways, it means that there's unfortunately going to be some Pisces that make the wrong choice. And you know, if you do, it's only 1 month. It'll put you back a little, but it's not, doesn't mean it's gone, this chance is gone forever. I just think that if you have the choice, try to be optimistic. Try to reel in try to reel in your negative thoughts, because you see, in your challenges, you have the Ace of Cups upright. The Ace of Cups is water, like Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but more than that, it is love. It's a new feeling. It's a creative idea being handed to you. It's a challenge because of your attitude at some point this month. So just don't be that person. It's a gift. It's a gift. So you have here, coming in sideways again, the Temperance card. Card of Sagittarius. Now, temperance can be peace. It can be balance. It could be calm. It could be something that's somebody that's alchemizing one thing into another, becoming. Or it could be someone that's stuck. It could be someone that refuses to heal, refuses to see things differently, refuses to move on, refuses to change, refuses to invert that tower. Your choice. When we add this up and we break it down, we get the number 6 again. Not only is it Taurus Libra energy, but it is our money and our hearts, our love life. So once again, we have that same message coming through. Now here you have in your opportunities, it says party, right? So socializing, getting out, being social, like that. That's you're going to have an opportunity for that this month. And you have the you have the World in reverse. As we know, or you may not know, but I think most of you understand that the World is a major arcana that represents closing out a cycle. Remember when I said there's a ghost? This is not closing out a cycle. And it is in your opportunity, so it's not negative, right? It's your opportunity. You have an opportunity. This is fixed energy. It's Jupiter energy, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus. It's repeating something instead of closing it out. It doesn't have to be negative, and it's not negative because it's in your opportunities program. This could be an old creative idea that maybe you walked away from. You're going back to it. This could be somebody from your past getting another chance with something. You have the Judgment card here in reverse, right? Judgment, Pluto energy. Pluto energy. Now, this is a challenge. You have an opportunity to challenge your inner critic. When I say that, I'm talking about being critical of yourself, Pisces. This is a challenge. Will you meet that challenge head on? Because look at this. You have 2 major arcana. And this leads into, you have the opportunity with this 8 of Wands. Look at him taking off. Look how happy he is. Taking off. Release from judgment. Forward motion. Mercury and Sagittarius. Boom. These are your opportunities. Let's do some clarifying, and then we'll pull your closing cards. I'm really interested in your numbers too, because when we add up all the numbers in the reading, I really like that. It kind of brings everything together. Okay, so here at the beginning of the month, you have that ghost returning, right? You have that Mrs. Claus person who doesn't seem happy with your choices. You have Eagle here, and it says triumph over troubles, obstacles. You have mid-month, you have the Tower in reverse, you have the Emperor, but you have that King of Wands character. And it says work, achievement, and success. I would say that the Emperor, you don't get a better success card than that, right? At the end of the month, you have the Hanged Man. You have, God, I wish this was my reading. You have the Hanged Man. You have the Page of Wands, successfully overcoming problems. Damn. All right. Pull a couple for challenges. It says Caterpillar. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. You have the butterfly and listen. You have the butterfly and the cat. I'm going to write this down. Well, hold on one second. I am going to write this down because I think it matters. Butterfly and caterpillar. Okay, now we have this. Opportunities. Crown. Honor and respect will come to you. Damn, what a good reading. I love delivering readings like this. They can't all be this way, though, Pisces, and I think people get mad, you know, but what good would this reading be, as good as it was, if everybody got the same good news? It would be pointless. It would be a lie, right? For Pisces, please. You have time, planning, making decisions, taking risks. It's time. It is time. And at the bottom of the deck, what do you have? You have Enchanter, self-evaluation, awakening, purpose. That's right. That's right. What's interesting, I forgot to tell you, in your opportunities column, when we add that up and we break it down, we get Uranus, number 4. You know what Uranus is? The Great Awakener. That's what it's called. Sudden change, the Great Awakener. Awakening, purpose. Beautiful month for you here, Pisces. So when we add all the numbers up and we break them down, we get the number 3. That is the planet Jupiter. Expansion, luck. The Wheel of Fortune. Sagittarius energy, yes. You have, one second, let me just write that down too. You have, well, the numbers. Well, you know, you have 3 numbers that sort of stood out as more, right? You had the number 6, which is Venus. We went over that, right? Money and love. You have the number 3, which is Jupiter, came out, this, you know, just as much as Venus, expansion and luck. And you have Neptune, which is your planet. All 3 of those came out exactly the same amount, but the most, if that makes sense to you. Now, the signs that we talked about was Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, Libra, Taurus, Pisces, Sagittarius, Cancer, and Aries. The signs that we talked about the most was number 1, Leo, ruling planet, the sun, illumination, right? Scorpio, Pluto, definitely Pluto, transformation, right? Uranus, the Great Awakener. Neptune, your ruling planet, and Jupiter. It all ties together. It's amazing how this works. I mean, I find it amazing. Now, those were the signs that came out the most, right? Which was, I'll say it again, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Pisces, and Sagittarius. The planet that came out the most was Pluto. Change, transformation, rebirth. Boom. Bring it on. That's going to be your mantra this month. Bring it on. I wish you the best holiday season, and I will see you at your 2025 summary. Namaste.